But before I became an MP, they arrested me 54 times. I was in prison 21 times. At one time, I had 25 bails. So for me, it's not new. For Luzira, I mean, I've been there before.
10 at around. Yes, and I do carefully what I'm saying, but I would have used the word abducted. But I'm saying I was picked on a roadblock mounted by Uganda Police Force at Mpigi. While I was questioning why I was being told to branch to the Mpigi police station, a drone just appeared, and if I say much, they picked me out of my car. And when I was in the drone, the whole face was covered, and in front of me put some dogs to make sure I can't even bend and see where you are going or whatever happens. And I was, if I knew it, I had been taken to a place I don't know, show the room, the back room and small room. And when I reached that room, every single person of the gentleman that picked me took a turn to beat, to kick, to do anything they want. Up until when I was hit on the head here, and a lot of blood was whizzing out. That's when they stopped beating. And even now, if you look at the scar on the head, I have a fear whether I don't need to do a scan to establish whether there is a damage on the scar. All my bodies, and I've been examined by the doctor and police. Immediately after that, they applied some chemical and tried to stop the bleeding, and they said the doctor will come in. The doctor never appeared until the next day, around midday. And when he examined me, he was also careful whether I didn't need a scan on the head. And later on, went, bought some medicine, and in the night, they began to rehabilitate me. A process that lasted a week, where they would do it morning, midday, and in the evening. It was as painful as the beating. So, after to treat the wounds, I have some of them, like here. This is how they look like. If I would be permitted to do my vacuum to see most of the beating. But for some reasons I am not. But they are captured very well at the police station. The doctor examined me, and I don't know whether that record is for court, and all that sort of. So, and that place where I was not permitted. I've been inside that room ever since I entered it. It has just a small car window, and that's all I have for 19 days. Until this morning, when they brought my court, I said, your days here have ended, can you bear? And the next, that 20 minutes I was picked, again covered with the, all my face, and the final night I was, by the time they removed it, it was towards Matete. That's when I now was in Kampala, and around Matete, and Matete police station, going to this place. So my prayer is that I need
that you, Honorable Muwanga, kivumbi Muhammad, and others still at large, on the 9th day of July 2026, Muwanga Village, Gombe Ward, Gombe Town Council, within Tambala District, while addressing the public gathering unlawfully incited members of the public to commit acts of violence against government officials and unlawfully overthrow the government of the Republic of Uganda by urging them to support his plans to wage war against the said power. That is count one. Count two. How do you feel count one? Count two, it is managing unlawful society, contrary to section 53 of the Penal Code Act, Part 128. It is also alleged that you, Muwanga, Kivumbi, Muhammad, and others still at large on the 9th day of July 2026 at Bugwe Village, Gombe Ward, Gombe Town Council within Butambala District, managed unlawful society by organizing, encouraging, or supporting unlawful society by organizing, encouraging, or supporting members of the public to rise up against the unlawful overthrow of the government of the Republic of Uganda. How do you feel the council?
PNG entered from count 1 and count 2.
Olwaleero waawo ng'omulamuzi tatubuulidde komera mwamurimandinze mwamutwatute kwa alimanda naye waakiri tumanyi ow'okubuuza Dr. Johnson Byabashaija kuba yakulira amakomera gonna mu Uganda eyali afudde bw'alemala naye kyamukisa mubi nti kati tuteekeddwa mu mbeera ejaguza n'okumanya munnaffe gye bamusibidde naye nga sikiri musibe kubanga tubadde tumanyidde nti abantu babasibira gye tutamanyi tubadde tumanyidde nti abantu bwe basibwa bakubwa twandyagadde nnyo kwegayirira abatusinga amaanyi nti ekituufu ky'amaanyi era tukkiriza tuba tubadde tetulangiriranga nti tukkiriza nti gavumenti y'amaanyi naye tugisaba kukolayo kikolwa kimu waakiri kimu kyamagezi kyokka tugambe nti nga bagoberera amateeka atagoberera mateeka talina ntobo kukwasisa mateeka munnaffe tumusaasira tumusabira era tujja kukola ebisoboka mu mateeka okulaba nga tumununula ebisigadde weesabire nga bwonsabira
Give them 7 days. My Lord, first with a few admissions which are apparent on record. But the state has being produced in court by tomorrow. One of the such conclusions is that there is a possibility of the applicant being produced before court tomorrow.